Well, guys, welcome to Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Monday, July 6, 2020, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and they'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a great Independence Day weekend. The Screen Actors Guild says it plans to hold its 2021 SAG Awards ceremony on March 14th. The event will honor excellence in film and TV acting. It was initially scheduled to take place January 24th, but was moved along with many other prize presentations because of the coronavirus pandemic. The Emmy Awards for television are to be handed out on September 20th. The Golden Globes for film and TV are set for February 28th. The Critics' Choice Awards for film and TV is scheduled for March 7th, and the Oscars for cinema will be presented on April 25th. At this point, it is unclear whether the ceremonies will be in a theater with an audience or taped at the stars' homes for virtual celebrations, such as the recent BET Awards and the Daytime Emmy Awards, in keeping with social distancing practices enacted to slow the spread of the virus. And a related story, SAG-AFTRA says it has rescinded its do not work order for the pandemic drama Songbird. The Actors Union said in its website, members are free to work on this production effective immediately. SAG-AFTRA offered no details about the reversal of its decision. In announcing its do not work order last week, the union said the producers of the picture entitled Songbird has failed to complete the signatory processes and is therefore not signed to any applicable SAG-AFTRA agreement. Starring Demi Moore, Craig Robinson, Paul Walter Hauser, and Peter Storray, the film will be directed by Adam Mason, who co-wrote the script with Simon Boyles. Michael Bay is producing the movie about a society locked down because of a deadly virus. At the heart of the story is the one delivery man immune to the illness, and now he helps the people on his routes. Songbird will be among the first TV film productions to start or resume after the entertainment industry was shut down for months due to the real-life coronavirus pandemic. The producers announced the project late last month and said filming would utilize strict social distancing practices and innovative techniques that will allow for shooting to begin imminently. Seth Rogen plays a jaded modern-day New Yorker and an optimistic immigrant from early 20th century Eastern Europe in the trailer for the upcoming dramedy An American Pickle, directed by Brendan Thross and written by Simon Rich. The film is set to debut on the HBO Max streaming service on August 6th. Rowan plays Herschel Greenbaum, who wakes up 100 years after he falls into a vat of pickles and is presumed dead. Reluctantly helping him navigate the much-changed world is his great-grandson Ben, a computer programmer also played by Rogan. The movie's ensemble includes Maya Erskine, Sarah Snook, Jarma Tacone, and Kevin O'Rourke. Filmmakers Phil Lord, Chris Miller, and Bill Lawrence are developing and producing the reboot of their 2000 adult cartoon Clone High. The show is about a school filled with the adolescent clones of historic figures. It ran on MTV from 2002 to 2003. Erica Regenova, writer of the original series, will serve as the showrunner and co-write the pilot with Lord and Miller. No voice cast or production start date has been announced yet. Chris McCarthy, the president of Viacom CBS Entertainment and Youth Group, says, "We're thrilled to reunite Phil Lord, Chris Miller, and Bill Lawrence to reimagine this cult classic as we rapidly grow our portfolio of beloved and iconic adult animation series." Since working on Clone High, Lord and Miller have found success reimagining beloved books, toys, and TV shows for the big screen. Their films include Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, The Lego Movie, 21 Jump Street, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Lawrence created the TV comedies Scrubs and Cougar Town. Netflix has renewed its comedy The Kominsky Method for a third and final season. The show stars Michael Douglas as a Los Angeles acting coach and Alan Arkin as his best friend and agent. The ensemble also includes Nancy Travis and Sarah Baker. Series creator and executive producer Chuck Lorre said in a statement Thursday, "The Kominsky Method has been a true passion project for me, and it's been an incredible experience to see the warm response from both audiences and critics. I'm excited to wrap up the story with this final chapter. It is unclear when production of Season 3 will begin or how many episodes it will include." Krysten Ritter, Aaron Paul, and Natalie Emanuel have signed on to perform The Coldest Case, a black book for Audible. The prequel to James Patterson's best-selling 2017 crime thriller, The Black Book, is part of a large deal the author recently made to create a collection of auto-only Audible original stories. Patterson said in a press release, "I'm thrilled to collaborate with Audible on an extraordinary slate of original projects." He also said, "I'm particularly looking forward to building stories specifically for the listener's experience. The spin of a tire wheel, the gravel of a villain's voice, the note of triumph in a detective's voice. Final works as he's closed the case, all performed by a gifted top-tier talent. Audiences have been looking forward to the audience arena, and I can't wait to explore and innovate in a different medium." Dirty Dancing icon Jennifer Grey and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. star Clark Gregg have announced they are ending their marriage. The former couple said in a statement Saturday, "After 19 years together, we're separated in January, knowing we'll always be a family who loves, values, and cares for each other. We recently made the difficult decision to divorce, but we remain close and are deeply grateful for the life we've shared and the wonderful daughter we've raised. Jennifer and Clark P.S. Totally crying as we post this." Accompanying the Instagram message is a photo of Gray and Gregg smiling together. They've been dating in 2000 and married in 2001, and they have an 18-year-old daughter named Stella. Nick Cordero's wife, Amanda Klutz, announced on Instagram Sunday that the Broadway star has died after months of battling complications from the coronavirus. He was 41. Klutz captioned a photo of Cordero, "God has another angel in heaven now. My darling husband passed away this morning. He was surrounded and loved by his family, singing and praying as he gently left this earth. I'm in disbelief and hurting everywhere. My heart is broken as I cannot imagine our lives without him. Nick was such a bright light. He was everyone's friend. Loved to listen, help, and especially talk. He was an incredible actor and musician. He loved his family and loved being a father and husband. Elvis and I will miss him in everything we do every day." Klutz also thanked Cordero's doctor, Dr. David Ning, for his expert care, and Cordero's fans for their support. Klutz said last week Cordero would likely need a double lung transplant. The Canadian actor was initially diagnosed with pneumonia in March, but later tested positive for COVID-19. He was hospitalized and placed in a medically induced coma March 31st and had his right leg amputated in April after suffering blood clots in his legs. Cordero woke up from his coma on May 12th and was no longer positive for COVID-19 but was still experiencing complications from the virus. Klutz said in April that Cordero's lungs were severely damaged by the virus and it looked as if the actor was a smoker for 50 years. Cordero credits include Rock of Ages, Waitress, Bullets Over Broadway, and A Bronx Tale the Musical. He's survived by his wife and his son, Elvis. He was 41. Entertainer and entrepreneur Kanye West has announced his plans to run for U.S. president this cycle. West would compete against Republican incumbent Donald Trump and Democratic challenger Joe Biden for the office. West wrote in an Instagram post on Saturday, which was also Independence Day, "We must now realize the promise of America by trusting God, unifying our vision, and building our future. I'm running for president of the United States." West did not offer details about his party, platform, or who else might be on the ticket with him. He previously voiced support for Trump, but also announced in 2015 he planned to run for president in 2020, then in 2019, and said he would run in 2024. SpaceX and Tesla CEO Elon Musk tweeted, "You have my full support," in response to West's latest announcement. West is married to media mogul Kim Kardashian. They have 4 young children together. And finally, rapper Lil Baby's My Turn is the #1 album in the United States for a 3rd consecutive week. Coming in #2 in the Billboard 200 charts dated Saturday is Bob Dylan's Rough and Rowdy Ways, followed by a Boogie with the Hoodies artist #2, At number 3, The Baby's Blame It on Baby at number 4, and Post Malone's Hollywood's Bleeding at number 5. Rounding out the top tier are Lady Gaga's Chromatica at number 6, Drake's Dark Lane demo tapes at number 7, Tiana Taylor's The Album at number 8, Lil Uzi Vert's Eternal Take at number 9, and Polo G's The Goat at number 10. And that is your entertainment report for Monday, July 6, 2020. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Marine Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's REYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.